I don't think of as much anymore. You know, Melia Lucian was popular for a brief period in time as one of those kind of premier duos, but their comp does feel like a little bit disjointed. So it'll be interesting to see how they do bring it together. You know, generally Vi wants a lot of dive paired with her to be able to go forward. Possibility of a gank open, but Jose is down towards bot side looking for a potential dive. Morgan getting zoned off on the top side as well. B-Boy gonna go forward, dashes over, flashes back, barrier is popped, gets the first blood, and he's still alive as nothing's able to happen on the top side for Shopify, but on the bot side, they get the outplay in the 2v3.
And we dared question his routine. Don't look at the CS, look at the kills. We'll
be able to do so off of this blue buff, but Jose is in the area, does have the upgraded smite, so this is going to be almost impossible for Contracts to get the smite.
So rather than going for Drake, he's just trying to take complete control of the bot side, and there's no counterplay to this, actually, with the advantage in the fight and the stronger smite.
Yeah, Zinni now getting chased down. I don't know if he has his passive back yet. Quid threatening with the Realm Warp, flashing out there from Zinni. The Ghost, though, is just making the difference. He's just chasing him down. Flashes past the stun, knocks him down. Jose gets the kill, but let's be honest, that was a solo.
That's the big play, Quid.
He'll move down to help Contracts secure the grubs. And he's up a good 20 CS. Zinni's going to be in trouble. No flash. Going to get Cataclysm. The Rumble Equalizer does come down. Can Zinni survive? Flash forward from Contract. The ulti comes through. Quid able to finish him off, but the passive came back just in time. Quid goes down. B-Boy fighting on the bot side against Jan. Nice backstep on the bubble. That does come through. And now the culling is just chunking the TL bot lane down. Big plays from Shopify as they're trying to threaten the dive there even, but the barrier from Jan will keep him safe.
I mean, Anivia had egg for about 30 or 40 seconds, so it's pretty clear that the egg wasn't on cooldown when they went for this play. Makes me not love it that they all end that quickly when they didn't have instant fatal damage, especially with Shopify kind of
Yep, going to be able to start that one up. Morgan just TPs up towards top side. He did just complete his Eclipse, so going to be really strong at this moment in time. Fudge just also used his TP, so no one's going to join. It won't be contested. Quid had some nice trades there onto Zinni, and Corge interesting. You know, maybe he's going to go for that Fimbulwinter and then, you know, try to go double tier or something like that. Maybe he feels he needs to be a bit more tanky. As Morgan going to go in with that public execution on a Zinni. Zinni getting knocked down very low. Nice stun, though, does peel. B-Boy, though, going aggressive. Culling comes out onto Jan. Jan's going to have to try to get out of there. Core taking a lot of damage there as Fudge arrives with the teleport. Equalizer's going to get dropped. Morgan gets walled off, but the Hex Drinker isn't going to help him stay alive. Just barely does not, as Fudge is able to pull that off, but now Jose, if I can drag sidestep, can't sidestep the Cataclysm.
Easy kill, baby.
He's going to get the dunk, does get the kill onto Fudge, so they get one back.
Giant spell.
Okay, that looks like that was an oopsie. Slaps himself in the head. Hits himself with a literal facepalm, so is he going to sell it and just going to take the L, or is he going to try to do something different and go Fimbulwinter? Or is he just going to have a random Giant Spell in his inventory for a long time and just try to like ignore that he did that? And, you know, goes very, very valuable. Would come super late in the game. Obviously, you are going to get Fimbulwinter shields when you root them. You don't get it from slows if you're ranged. You only get that if you're a melee. But B-Boy, big chunk there as the Foss Bomb lands. He has to flash away from the bubble from Core. As Jan and Core JJ just constantly trading. 33 CS up now for this Corki, but still a very slight gold lead for them in that bot side. It's really just Jose who's been able to open up a pretty nice lead. Tower in your lane, you kind of have to just back off and accept when those minion waves do come to you. TL, though, going to use the Herald here. Jose threatening on the side, and this should be a tower going down. Going to be able to knock down that mid lane tier 1. Core and Jan just happy to take any trade with the Nami sustain. It's going to be beneficial for them as long as they don't get 100 to 0, but in comes Contracts, flashes for the culling there. Not enough to kill off Core JJ, and now Contracts in a world of trouble trying to survive is going to go down as Morgan arrives. In comes the Equalizer as well. Seos in trouble, flashes over the wall. Fudge trying to get something happening here onto Morgan. Morgan to be able to dash back, though, as Quid is in the mix, trying to get the damage down onto Zinni. Zinni kiting back. Jan going to be stunned up. He's just firing rockets over the top. No one going down, but Contracts as Zinni is crushing them. He's going to be able to finish off Jan. Jan does fall. Quid still trying to make something happen on the side against B-Boy. Can't quite do it. Zinni in the extended play. It is. It really is. Jose, though, going a bit aggressive here onto Fudge, who will overheat. He's going to get thrown into the Cataclysm. Nice sidestep, and the flag and drag back through, too. In comes the ulti onto Quid, though. They're going to try to turn it around. Yon trying to get in, but he's held out by Zinni. Zinni gets hit by a big chunk from that Boss Bomb, though. Morgan getting zoned out on the side. B-Boy now going to be hitting the flag and drag as he comes out of the Rune Prison. In comes the Realm Warp. Will they go for it? B-Boy's got no health at all. He's knocked down by Jose, and they want more, and they're going to get it. Seos falls as well. Zinni's still on the side fighting with Morgan, but Morgan's just going to flash in on top of him. In comes the Valk from Yon into the egg, and it's scrambled Anivia for dinner. They get another kill. They still see Contracts as well in the ward. Are they just going to go straight for a Baron here? I think that they should.
I think this is the game breaker right now, as long as they're able to secure this Baron. Remember, though, 18,000 health on the Baron, and it shreds. They can't kill it very quickly, but it is a 5 versus 2, and Core JJ is chasing the Vi away.
Yeah, Contracts just going to have to leave the scene. Will be spotted walking between the waves, so now they know it is completely uncontested. And now they're going to push out waves at the same time. Morgan goes top, Yon goes mid.
But at the same time, it possibly delays their soul. Since they're deciding to maximize their gold from the Baron and the turret, they lost getting very close if Team Liquid make actually one small mistake. So they feel like they're in control right now, but they gotta play clean.
Contract's the one making the mistake as he goes forward, tries to take down Jose. Jose getting locked into the tower, gets the shutdown. Contract survives thanks to the heal and the breath of life coming out from the Melio. And now let's see, can Shopify get something more? They have the man advantage, but I think they're going to be happy with that to just back off. And
they were on top of that Drake cooldown every single time. They got 8 Drakes to 0 in that entire series. And now, a couple mistakes could cost them, but they're trying to push mid with this small window.
Yeah, Contracts is just going to go down. Jose's going forward here. B-Boy trying to get some damage done as a nice equalizer comes across. Yon just goes forward. Flashing to the side is B-Boy, but he's gone already. Fudge is going to fall as well. And just like that, I think it's the end of the game. Morgan goes forward, knocks down one. It is going to be all 5 from Shopify going down as Morgan grabs a triple. TL grab a clean ace in the base, and they are going to wipe up game 1.
So as I was saying, Azale, name of the game is give gold to Yon, because he's really good. And as we see, because he had the lead, he flies into the base, eliminates Shopify, and just like that, it's over.
It ends the way it started. Yon and Core.
Perfect late game team composition here.
Yep, and I mean, I think they have some really good scaling. Obviously, Ori scales really well. I think Bard and Yunara both scale really, really well. But Renekton and the Nocturne, it's a lot harder to get value in a team fight later on than it is for the Gnar.
Team. Interesting here, though, that looks like Contracts is going to be able to get this Drake as Jose is instead just getting some grub. So going to be a little bit of gold and maybe some extra plate acceleration, but in terms of the actual win condition of Soul, would greatly delay it for Team Liquid.
It would, but I'm going to be interested to see, will they go top with Nocturnal, right? Because then it feels more worth it. Like, if Fudge Mega Gnar is out and then it expires, and then you go top with Nocturnal and Renekton ult, but he's recalling, so never mind. I was going to say, sometimes, you know, people really want to just try to prioritize snowballing the lane, and then, you know,
back down. So unlikely we see that, but Contracts might be going for a play up top, actually.
Core is here in mid lanes. Then he could be in a little bit of trouble. Gonna look for the shift. He's just dead. He shifts out, but it is way too late. Nicely done. They don't even need to use the shockwave. Wow. Quid just able to finish him off there with the dissonance. On. Yeah. And if B-Boy's in a great spot, he's going to be tough to kill again this game. On the Xayah, Quid flashing forward, going to be a trade of flashes. Core looking for the Tempered Fate, does connect.
I think they got him.
Anytime the binding, he can. Of course he can. It's another easy kill here for Quid, but Yon on the bot side, maybe going to get taken down. B-Boy does commit the flash and the Featherstorm, gets the kill, completes the role quest. Yon has lost like 3 waves here, but now Quid is coming in from behind. Still has the Shockwave available. Can he get there for B-Boy? Connects on the Shockwave, but on the other side, Quid is in a lot of trouble here from Contracts. Will survive though, because Contracts had already used the Cyclone earlier.
This is crazy.
Yeah, the heal survives, and Fudge dies on the other side of the map as Morgan and Jose are able to knock him down with the ulties. This is just a scrappy game across the map.
What carry? He knows his soul inners are in a great spot right now, so he just needs to be late game insurance for the soul inners who are likely to carry the game.
Yeah, Core could be in some trouble here. Tries to go for the defensive. Ulti, he gets scooped over the wall. Zinni just saved him. Whoa! And the shockwave across everybody. There's the knockwave. Yon, Jose, and Quid delete him as Zinni is playing for the wrong team. He scooped Core across the wall, saved him, and his whole team dies. He was trying to keep himself alive.
Yeah, even if it's a late replay, like we need to show this play, we need to see that play again. Fudge, he's toast. He's dead too.
Yeah, that is unfortunate for Fudge there, and that is going to be an ISO death here. And our stats guy was digging up some interesting stats.
I've heard about this.
To stay massive swings, but this would have to be a truly huge swing, as it is just about 8,000. Now it did crest 8,000 briefly before going back under it. They're losing control of their jungle. They're losing every lane on the map, it feels like, at this point. And TL going to get engaged on. Quid immediately flashes back. Here comes the Nocturne. Are they going to send it? Shockwave is up and available. They're going to land it onto Contracts. Contracts trying to run away, but Jose is flashing there to follow. The Tempered Fate does not connect. Beyond dueling here with B-Boy on the side. We'll just back it up, and they'll take the 1 kill onto Contracts. And one person who's strong, you just got to throw everything at them. They have to run the whole fight, and it's hard to get much damage out.
I mean, just look at the, not only is it a big gold lead, but it's a big inventory lead. It's like 2.5 items on everyone.
It's gonna be good, though. Morgan in some trouble up on the top side as B-Boy just runs up there with Fudge. They're gonna try to look to chase him down. The Featherstorm's actually gonna get committed, even though B-Boy was full health and Morgan wasn't even popping the ult. But they do get the kill. It goes to Fudge.
It's a nice shutdown. Should help Fudge in the side there. I'd say pretty smart there by B-Boy to just shadow Fudge. Oftentimes you're thinking that it's only a jungler or even a mid lane that's going to be up there, but there's no realistic way that Shopify would ever take a fight anywhere else on the map. So they catch Morgan just being a little bit cheeky with an over-aggressive trade. At least they're going to stop him from getting a plate after taking the straight, because Quid teleports up to catch the
there. The entire TL squad now in the area, so confident to move forward as Jose is here. Nice little engage coming through. Can they find the combo? Tempered Fate defensively onto Core. Good scoop back from Zinni, trying to flash away, but Morgan flashes in on top of him, and Quid goes godlike. Fudge is on the run. Seos is already gone. B-Boy can't even get involved. Contracts is still alive, but he's kind of in the wrong spot, and he's going to get spotted now. Contracts has no chances. Look at that shockwave. Just deletes him, and the Baron is going to go down next. B-Boy, get in there, buddy.
25 stacks.
Yeah, we're hoping.
He made it.
We're hoping for a Featherstorm steal or something at this point. I mean,
give it up.
It's looking cooked.
Give it up. White, raise the flag. You're not. He's going to try.
You got
like
to.
A Q.
You're down 1 million gold. Just pray.
It's a 1,400 damage smite. There's no way I'm stealing it nowadays.
The only hope is you got to make them panic, right?
True. Smite at 1401.
Exactly. Exactly. You're praying for a miracle at this point.
Storm Surge now for the 25 stack. Quid. Let's see how much AP he has with Baron. No elixir. 500 AP. I mean,
not bad.
Still got another item slot. If this game continues, 22 minutes in, he's already at 4 full items and upgraded boots.
I mean, he has a lot of flat pen here as well, which is going to make things kind of nasty. He's got 48 flat pen. So let's see, how much MR does B-Boy have? B-Boy's got 44. So he's doing true damage to Xayah.
Well, the Azir's probably pretty similar. Yeah, 44.
So true damage.
True damage? So we can just read the tooltip and that's how much damage it does?
Yeah, yeah.
876 damage alt, 631 on the W. So even if he doesn't Q, that's like
15, 1600 damage from RW.
Yeah. B-Boy has 1900 health.
Yep. And then guess what? Nocturne ult does damage too. So
uh-oh.
So it's problem. We'll see.
Oh, wait, he's gone. We did it.
We didn't miss it. That just happened. Zinni is just deleted. That is a true damage. Orianna knocks him down in a hurry. TL marching on the base. There's no reacting to that.
Is this the Scrim TL that was promised? Is this why we had them #1 in the power rankings? Look at this. I think
so. I mean, this is looking tough. Welcome to the LCS, Zinni. As he's 0-5-0, Contract's going to look for the engage, but Quid, even the basic abilities, deal so much damage. Morgan is zoning him out on the other side. Quid survives, and B-Boy cannot say the same. TL looking to finish this one off in a hurry. It's 23 minutes in, and they are just hitting the Nexus. TL going to be able to close out the series. Fudge chasing after Core JJ, trying to get something, scoops him back. Seos goes in, they get a shutdown. Zinni is back, and they hold the line. Fudge falls now here to Yon. Seos trying to run away. Zinni gonna erect a tower, see if he can hold on for a little bit longer. You can see Morgan's going back to base. They may have just barely survived.
He wants to base TP because he's low on health and they want to end, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, they're just going to continue pushing forward. Here comes the teleport. Seos has got to make his move right now. Zinni's just going to get ran down. Can't connect onto Yon as Yon goes on a killing spree. Contracts is back up, so is B-Boy. Eyes on the Nexus, though. TL trying to get one more kill. They do pick it up.